Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm playing along with Ginger over on Ginger's Corner and some of her friends in a series all about base pages. Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking a little bit more about that base page. So for anybody who is unsure of what a base page is, it's those pages that you've already built, but they don't quite have photos, journaling, maybe they don't have a title, maybe they don't have any embellishing or anything on them. It's just a bunch of paper put together. So sometimes that might be pages that you put a bunch of scraps on, that you were just playing with your paper. Maybe it's from a class that you did a layout of and you didn't have any photos for it. Could be all kinds of things. So this is the box where I keep my base pages. So if I do a layout and I don't have photos for it, or I didn't have time to finish, this is where it goes. I always feel like there needs to be a place for everything, otherwise I'm going to end up drowning in a big mess. So here is my box full of base pages, and it is quite full, so Ginger's series couldn't have come at a better time. There is a collaborative playlist for this series, so if you are interested in going and seeing what other people are doing, everybody's going to do it a little bit differently. Everybody's idea of a base page is going to be different. Everybody's base pages are going to look different. Everybody's going to, tackle this challenge a little bit differently. So that playlist is going to be linked in the description box. Just hit that more button under the video, or show more. I can't remember exactly what it says. And we'll have that one-click viewing kind of button, and you can go over there and watch that. There's also a list of all of the people who are participating, so you can see if there's someone else that you really enjoy watching and go watch their videos about it. Okay, so this is the box where I keep the layouts that I've put together, but I haven't quite finished, so they might not have photos or whatever. They definitely don't have photos, but they might just literally, like this one's got quite a few things on it, because I think I was trying to throw out the packaging for that collection, but some of them don't even have this much stuff on them. It just depends where it came from. So I am going to flip through this really quick, and I'm going to pick out, so Ginger's challenge to all of us is to use 20 of the base pages that we have in our craft stash up in the month of November and share them with the YouTube community. So that is my goal for the month. I'm going to try to, so my first thing I want to do is, I already showed you guys how I make a base page, and what I use is I kind of like take the ends of something and then I'll make a layout or 6 or 7 out of it and just throw them in a box. And that's kind of what this is. And then as we go through here, I'll tell you if I made it in a different way other than that end of collection kind of way that I showed you before. And I'm just going to pick out 20 layouts that I know I have photos that can go on them, okay? So that I can quickly tackle this challenge with you guys this month. All right, so summer vacation. Yes, but I probably don't need more than one. Although if I use both, then I would be using up the rest of this collection, which would feel really good, right? So this was the Summer Vibes collection. I think I shared some of these layouts in my layout share. I did a class with this, and this was what was left over. So let me think about that. These are the ones that I showed in the video where I was using up the last of a collection. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layouts. So let me see, is there anything that stands out here that I could for sure make a layout about? I feel like I could just take one of these and use them for my granddaughter's. I've been working on her baby album, and I feel like I could just, they'll have that really feminine vibe. So I'm just going to pick one, and I'm going to use that for her baby album. So I'm going to keep that. And these ones are going to go to the other side where I'm not using that. And this is just to remind me, like once these layouts are finished, that's all used up, right? And that's what's left of it. So there's a sticker and a couple of things left in there that I could use if I want to continue embellishing. This is another one from the end of a collection, apple cider. I did have apple cider for, but did I take pictures of it? I don't think I did. Okay, so that's gonna wait. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm just gonna leave that as a question mark. I don't know what's going on there. What is this? Oh, you know what? This is me being like, hey, you have photos for that. How about you put them in a book? Okay, so we're definitely gonna use that. Okay, that was me thinking ahead. Here's another one where I was like already thinking about this series and as I was going through my photos. So that's what that is. Okay, so maybe I've already thought about this. Okay, let's 1, 2. Oh my gosh, maybe I've been working. Maybe I'm like way ahead of what I thought I was. So 1, 2 layouts have pictures matched up. This is layout number 3 with photos. Nice. And that's where that golf sticker came in. That sticker sheet with the one sticker left on it. Here's another one. This is, oh, these are more golf. What's this one? Oh my goodness sakes. Okay. Yep. I did obviously start this process already. Okay. And I had forgotten because I must have done this a while ago. My goodness, you guys. Look at me being all organized. Not even knowing it. Okay. So, let's find out how many layouts I'm already organized with. Goodness gracious. Okay, so this is an old base page. This one is from a class I did, or a make and take maybe. Probably, gosh, is there a date on this thing? Oh, 2012. So that's what that is. So 1. This is a double pager. This was a online challenge I did during COVID, and I didn't have any photos for it. 2. These are leftovers from a class I taught. 3. And I think this goes with this. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay. 9. Okay, so I have already, you know what, I must have done that while I was getting ready for something else. 30 days of sketches, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, look at me. I feel very, very much more organized than I did when I started this video. Yay me! I hadn't even opened the box. Okay, so I have 9 layouts with that I've thrown photos in with when I was going through those 4x6 photos for 30 days of sketches. So that's awesome. That's really exciting. And this goes with that one. There we go. Okay. And then we had already said that I could use this layout for Emmy's album. So that's 10. I'm not sure about that one. I'm going to keep going through here and see if, I mean, I can always do these, but I'm trying to think of, like, so these are all little boy, these were ends of collections that I had, and I was just cleaning up some bins and wanted to get some things out of the bins. And some of it was I went to crops or retreats and just brought paper and embellishments, didn't have time to print photos or think about what I wanted to work on or anything like that. So it was really random. This one could really be anything. I'm going to turn the box. I feel like I'm going sideways here. Happiness is homemade. Together we have it all. This one could really be anything. This was another one where I was finishing up a 6x6 paper pad that I wanted to put away because the adhesive had fallen off the top and I didn't want to throw it out. This was a class that I taught, and it was an online one and I had to redo it because I corrupted the file. There we go. This was one I found in an album that I bought secondhand, so I kept it. So was this one and this one. So like I said, my base pages come from a bunch of different things. This was a close to my heart kit that I just put together but didn't have anything to put on it. Same with this one. This was a use up the end of a collection. This one was use up the end of a collection. Hey, I took the grandkids to the pet store. This one I know I can use that. End of the collection. This was really like random loose papers that I had. This is a bunch of stuff I threw in here to embellish with because it goes with the ends of the collections that I was using for this. But it's all mixed up and not with where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to set that aside and deal with that later. What's this one? This is also after teaching with a certain collection. I used up the rest of it on here. So, trying to think. Don't know about that one. Ooh, I took some really cute pictures of my niece's little girl playing on a bumblebee thing at the park. So I'm going to keep that one. Ooh, or do I want this one? Kind words are like honey, sweet. Yeah, I like that one. Ooh, the journey has just begun. Cute. Could really use any of those for that. Okay. Golf. I probably have lots more golf photos. My boys did some golfing this summer again. What else? Got fall. I know I have a ton. I did a whole fall class with this Creative Memories person, and then I never did put anything on there. I think this was part of that same make and take I should put it with. But I probably just have the one picture. Let's see. Oh, here's some more pieces that go with that. This is another one of those close to my heart kits that I put together but didn't have photos for at the time or didn't know where to put it. I probably have something for this. I don't know where. Let me think about that. Sweet. Yeah, this is like a cooking one. And it's not that we don't cook together. I just think we don't take pictures of us cooking with the kids and stuff. Hey, hot stuff. Yeah, I didn't put that on there on purpose. You don't want that to be on a picture of you and your grandchildren. That's weird. Okay. So these were the ones I said for sure I knew I had photos for, or they already have photos with them. So so this was 10, 11, that's 11, right? 12, okay, so we have 12. I need 8 more. Okay, let's pick 8 more layouts. I'm sure I can find one that's about one that could go on here. It's a double page like that, just like that. So this is, like I said, a different way that I get base pages is by doing kits that I just, sometimes that's what I take to crops or retreats if I don't feel super creative, I'll just bring those, and that way I can just do what the instructions say, and I don't really have to think too much about anything. And especially if I don't bring photos, there's no pressure. Like, I feel less pressure. I shouldn't say there's no pressure, but I feel less pressure. Okay, so I'm just going to do one out of that class, or that kit, I mean. I'm going to put the rest back in the box. What about the leaves and stuff? This is a very autumn collection. I did go to the pumpkin festival. Maybe I can pick something out of here, but in terms of like fall leaves, I don't know. I feel like I have cuter stuff than this that I could probably do my pumpkin stuff with. Like, that's like specifically pumpkin. Makes more sense. And does this go with this? I'm not sure. Oh, this one maybe. Here we go. That's where I'm missing it. Okay. Oh, I could do a Thanksgiving. We did have Thanksgiving. I don't know if I took that many pictures though. We'll find out. Okay, let's do a Thanksgiving one. And I'll put the rest of these back in the box. And I already picked a golf one, so I don't feel like I need to do these other golf ones. But I am going to put it with, because I feel like there was a lot of photos and I only had one page there, so maybe there will be enough for both. And I've already picked a B paper, or a B page, so I'm going to put the rest of the B pages back. Crop. Do I have one for crops? I could probably find something for that. I've been to a few retreats since then. What about coffee and tea? Tea for two. I can't think of anything at the moment, so I'm going to pass on that one. I think a couple of these I'm just going to pass on. Ooh, you know what this one might be good for? I just saw pictures of my grandkids at another kid's birthday party, and they were really cute. So I'm going to keep that one for that. I feel like this one could also be used for something like that. Since I did this one, we also had some family photos done, which I think would go nicely on here. So I could probably do that one. So where are we at? One. I need two more. I feel like this is a pretty simple base page, so I feel like that gives me a little bit of a wide variety of what I was trying to cover here. I'll go with one of these robot ones. Playtime. And I'll do something with that. Okay. So these are my 20 layouts that I'm going to use for my base page series called All About That Base with Miss Ginger and her crew. And so I hope you'll join us and come and see what we do with these fun pages. And like I said, some of mine have already some things on them. Like this one, I was clearly trying to use up the stickers before they lost their stick. And then some of them have just paper. And I did sometimes cut photo mats on them. In fact, I think most of the time I did. And that's the way I did it, but I have been noticing that a lot of the other ladies did not do that. So everybody does theirs differently, so go and check out what everybody else is doing too. I think it'll be interesting. All right, so thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or comments, I hope you'll leave them down below. I do love hearing from you guys, and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.